That's what she said.
Give me my drink.
Wonderful way to start off our first podcast. Jeez.
That's what she
not
said.
be drinking.
Joke.
Alright. I'm gonna take this from behind you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
It's a good question. It's a lamp.
I don't know. I got a light bulb.
Welcome back to another week of Ginger Sandwich. Today we are going to be talking.
No. Okay. No, in this podcast episode, we're all gonna do our best podcast intro. Yeah, just best podcast intros to see which one will stick.
Okay.
And the audience, whoever the audience may be, gets to vote on which one's the best. All right?
Okay.
All right, so I'll start us off. All right, so on this episode of Chronically Cringe. So slap at me. Okay, retake. On this episode of Chronically Cringe, we're talking about what it's like to start a new podcast when you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, where's my
And also interviewing guests who didn't know that they were going to be on the podcast. Lindsay, off to you.
Why are we using the mic? Okay.
This is the best mic we have. Alright, go ahead.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Why Am I Here?
I love it.
And, yeah. Anybody have anything to say?
That's really good, Lindsay. I really like that. Kaylin, did you want your first intro to be your application to the podcast intro, or do you want to redo?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Alright, getting into the podcast, I thought it would be a great first episode, a great launch to start off with our favorite memories of each other. Considering this is a ginger sandwich, I think one of the gingers should start. Kaylin, how do you feel about being a ginger? What did you say? How do you feel when people who aren't gingers call you
I
ginger?
can't hold it.
Is that like it's gingers? First off, I'm sorry, I've been properly educated.
I think it's more so the fact that I'm tall and a ginger. So the tallness gets more light.
Oh, we're related.
Yeah.
I do want to try this new shiny hair red stuff.
Shiny hair red stuff.
You know you have purple shampoo for blonde hair?
Yeah.
It's like that but for red hair and it's shiny.
It just makes your hair shiny?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I want to try that.
It doesn't like tone it in any way?
I think it does tone it.
Like, does it make it lighter or darker?
I don't know.
Or redder?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's possible to make your guys' hair redder.
It makes it more shiny.
More shiny.
Yeah.
It's really good. Would you rather have perfectly shiny, smooth hair, but
Which I
like an
already have?
ugly color? Like,
Well, I already have that.
or the reverse?
Well, what is a good color in your opinion? Blonde?
No, I mean like, let's pretend that a natural hair color is like vomit green.
Ew.
So would you rather have perfectly smooth, sleek, as long as you want hair, whatever texture you want?
Or
hair?
vomit green, I think.
Like vomit green, no, vomit, and it's vomit green. Or like beautiful color, like your color, but absolutely wild.
I think I already have that.
I think that's targeted.
I'm sorry.
This is targeted.
Didn't mean it like that.
Okay, I have one.
I think we should move
No.
We get tangled. You're getting tangled in the mic.
That's not the
My
mic.
audio guy is gonna beat us for this.
Alright, Avery, would you rather
Mm-hmm.
just be blonde, self-explanatory?
Uh-huh. Am I blonde or am I strawberry blonde?
Stop saying you're strawberry blonde. You're not.
Leave it in the comments down below if for our YouTube watchers. Do you think I'm strawberry blonde or blonde?
Do you have 20/20 vision or are you blind?
I don't want to hear it,
Go,
okay?
Lindsay.
So would you rather be stupid and blonde or stupid and
It's all
blonde?
dumb blonde. Wait, what? Alright, maybe not.
So she chose
People
stupid.
don't want to listen to these questions and answers. What they want to listen to, not our questions, they want to listen to their own questions. So we compiled a list of all of our viewers' questions. Did we?
Did we though?
Yes,
Viewers.
Caitlin, you were on that. So Caitlin has a list of all the questions you guys turned in.
I do actually.
Why is Keelan so tall?
The top questions that we know you are dying to know the answers
Hey,
to.
Reba, the first question for you.
Yes. So we're gonna hand it off to Kaylin and let her ask the questions that y'all asked, and we'll answer because we came to deliver.
The first question you guys asked is how to get a boyfriend. Obviously, I'm the only one that can answer that right here. Second question you guys asked. Let me just pull up my phone.
Well, first you have to answer the first question.
How to get a boyfriend. So you go out on the street.
Have a personality.
Mm.
And I know you really
Good
don't
point.
have to have that one because I don't know how. Yeah, that would be true. You gotta just go out on the street and wait by a corner every single day until you meet the love of your life. If a white man pulls up, though, run. Run, don't do that.
Okay, but you have to answer it. You don't know if a guy asked that or if a girl answered that, so you have to answer it both ways.
Oh, for a guy,
Mm-hmm.
I would say get a white man. Get a white man. You're probably all ugly, so yeah, get a white man. The second question you guys asked is,
She's pulling them up. She'll get them. Hold tight. Hang tight.
how does it feel being a younger sibling when your sisters are moved out? That's the question you guys asked. Lindsay, you want to answer that?
Who wants to know that? It's
They
obviously
want to
better.
know. Obviously, they're the ones who
It's
asked.
obviously better. I mean, I'm the favorite child. Y'all pay for everything.
Yeah. So really, who's worse off? Older or younger siblings?
Older, obviously.
Yeah, that's facts.
Kaylin, the question.
No, you didn't go to that into you gotta go into that in depth.
Yeah, I feel like you just gave maybe the comedic relief version of that. There's something deeper.
What do you want to say? I cry every night because you're not there? That's not true.
Yeah.
But it's not true.
Okay, what percentage of the nights do you cry because we're moved out?
0%.
Not even 1%.
How does
Seems
it
like
feel?
you would know it.
How does it feel laying in my queen bed at night?
Yeah, that
It feels
Sheila.
great. It feels great.
That used to be my queen bed.
No,
It
it
was
didn't.
never your bed. It was never your bed. That was my bed first.
Just like it was my fan.
The fan's gone.
Wait. Okay,
The
they
fan's
don't
gone.
understand. The viewers don't understand the story of the fan.
We're gonna
Lindsay,
do
I think you should
viewers.
explain that. I think you should explain that to them.
Explain what?
The story of the fan.
So we used to have a fan, guys, when Avery had the room,
Yeah, a
And
ceiling fan.
And then Kaylin had the room.
Mm.
And then it went back to Avery. And then I moved in. And then I got a new fan. And then one
It
day,
was reinstalled.
Avery was like, I know everything about this room, even that fan.
Okay, I had to look at the fan. Yeah. I said, even that fan. And then I looked up and I was like, wait.
The butterfly.
The butterfly was gone.
There's a butterfly sticker.
And for those of you who don't know, there used to be a butterfly sticker on one of the ceiling fan panels that had been on there for at least 12 years. At least.
You knocked down the 18.
That was tragic. That truly was tragic. Oh, man. Rip. I wonder where that butterfly is now.
Kaylin, ask another question.
It's green.
Okay.
Yeah, what other questions were there?
You guys want to laugh, so I mean, we don't really need a topic for that, obviously, but Lee asked for our funniest stories. It could be related to anything, just your funniest story.
Funniest story. Okay. I
You
have a funny story, but it's kind of long. It may take up the rest
No,
of the episode.
no.
So I'm going to let you guys go first. It's about Mormons.
No.
That's not really funny.
Do you know it? What is
Yeah.
it?
It's like you have this little doll that you like.
Mormon figurine.
Yeah, that you exchange with your roommate. It was like, haha, put it in your shoe.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Haha, put it in your water.
No!
Haha,
You're not
one
explaining
day,
it right.
blah, blah, blah. And it's like, haha, yeah.
No, you're not explaining it
Mormon
right.
doll.
I know that.
And
So
she was
they're
also
actually-
in a cult, so.
What? It's not true.
Weren't you in a cult?
No, Mormonism is considered a cult compared to.
You were in a cult?
That is not.
Did
no.
you go to some, like, Mormon church? And they were in a cult?
No, but I did go to a cult, but that doesn't mean I was in a cult.
Right,
That's very different.
You told people you were in a cult.
No! Why? When? Do they still think I'm in the cult?
Don't worry, it's on me.
I'm not in a cult.
Obviously, you're not in a cult right now. I'm just saying you were in a cult.
I was never in a cult. I went to a cult because people invited me to a meeting, community meeting, that I did not realize
Community.
was a cult until they started singing hymns in
Should
the
we
circle.
Should we be looking at the camera? Because I feel like I'm like.
Yes, look at the camera. The
This is
viewers
like-
want to
this
make
is like-
eye
this
contact
is like
with
a-
you.
This is like a first date. Like, I'm trying to.
I'm nervous.
Why are you sitting so far away, honey? Come close.
Maybe it's because you didn't put on deodorant today.
I did. I actually did.
You said that,
Okay,
though.
back to the funny story.
I did put on
Lindsay, I
deodorant,
think
y'all.
you should go first with the funny story.
I have a good one.
Oh no, it cannot be about us.
It is.
I just burped on the mic.
Okay, so one day we're gonna talk about pranks,
Oh no! I know where this is going.
and me and my friend one
The
day.
apple. Mhm.
One day, me and my friend decided, you know what?
Mhm.
Let's do something to Avery. You know,
Yeah.
something evil. Anyway.
Evil. Stop saying that. Uh-huh.
Anyways, and saw an apple on her bed.
Not on my bed. It was on my nightstand.
It's on the
Brother, what?
And Kayla, have you heard this?
Just continue.
Anyone knows this
And-
story?
We got the apple because we knew obviously she's gonna eat it later, being Avery, eating everything in the house.
Oh my gosh! Not true.
Fat shaming our
I know.
So we got the apple. Long story short, we rolled the apple on the floor, dunked it in the toilet.
It's a normal thing you do.
Tossed it across the room. I'm pretty sure it rolled in dog pee, but who knows?
Didn't know that one.
We rinsed it off after that one, and we dunked it in the toilet again. And then we placed it back neatly right where we found it later in the day. Me and my friend were giggling, and Avery comes down. She's like, "What are you giggling about?"
Yeah.
I told her, and well, how do you feel about that, Avery?
Oh my gosh, it's the most terrifying moment of my life. I know what they did to an apple I ingested
The whole
5 minutes prior. Oh my gosh.
Caitlin?
All right, Kaylin, your turn for a funny story, please.
Avery,
Change
go
the
ahead.
subject. I want to share my Mormonism story. Was not in a cult.
Don't.
It's too long of a story, y'all.
And it's not
so
funny.
good. No,
Yeah, that story's not funny.
Oh my gosh.
That was story was funny.
You know what?
That was funny. Lindsay, good job. Give me a little fist.
Oh.
No, do it again.
Rejected. Rejected.
Ready?
Are you gonna do?
Wow. I don't have the energy for this story.
Share a different story.
Yeah.
That'll be for
Avery, wait,
another
no, guys.
podcast
Avery doesn't have a
episode.
funny life. She is funny. Like, her looks are funny. So like,
Lindsay?
Avery?
Lindsay, you didn't
Yeah.
say it right. She's funny looking. Okay? You said her looks are funny. Like, you were trying so hard to piece it
She
together.
tried it.
You tried
She
so
tried
hard.
it.
Look at the camera and that's,
Oh my
that's your funny
gosh,
story.
this is not the Roasted
Pass.
Toasted podcast. This is the
Pass the
Chronically
mic.
Cringe.
Pass.
Wait.
No.
Welcome back to the Roasted Toasted Ginger Sandwich Podcast, y'all. Where we roast the crap out of Avery.
Yes.
No. This is so bad. Why did I do this to myself?
That's a perfect name.
I
The
think-
Roasted Toasted Ginger Sandwich.
No.
Everybody loves the roasted and toasted sandwich. Like, I don't know about gingers, but
Everyone loves gingers.
Lindsay, how do you feel about being around another ginger? Like, not including me.
Like,
Is-
it doesn't
feels
include sisters.
isn't it weird?
Okay, looking at them, that's different. But like talking to them,
It's like, are you my long lost sister?
They're not that
or like,
rare.
why are you looking at me like that?
They're not that rare.
Or it's like, if you like made eye contact, you're kind of obligated to like wave. Like, if you're a Jeep owner,
If you're a Jeep owner,
you know how like if you're driving, you gotta like wave or like leave a little duck. That's like what it is being a ginger. If you guys make eye contact.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel that way with blondes. Why is that?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. My funny story though.
Just
Where
being
to
alive.
begin?
Yeah, where do I
It
begin?
started her birthday.
When I was
Day
born.
one.
My mom looked at her.
Like something funny happened today. I don't.
She came over. She left immediately afterwards almost.
I know what the funniest thing you did.
What?
You looked in the mirror.
Ooh.
Knee slapper.
It's a knee slapper, Lindsay.
Get on with it.
We're gonna have to tell our editor to cut this part. It's taking too long to think.
Something she doesn't do very much.
I don't really have a funny story. I was caregiving the other day, and
No. They don't
while
want to
I
hear
was
this.
helping this said person standing up, he shat all over my shoe and all over the floor. As I'm straddling him, trying to get him back in the wheelchair is sliding away, as you can imagine. You might want to take a few steps to, catch up with the wheelchair as you're holding him in. Well, the shit got everywhere. I threw out a pair of shoes. Yeah, very sad day. Very sad day.
What were the shoes?
They were my favorite slides.
Oh, that's
I
rough.
walked out of that person's house with one shoe on.
So you learned.
I was like, I'll see you next week.
No.
I was like, I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye, have a good day. As I'm like wobbling out the door, one shoe on.
Oh my god.
And I'm like trying to get her to like not notice that I have one shoe on because I'm like.
In the week previous, you had just stepped in someone's urine
yeah,
with a sock.
Yeah.
Sock on.
Yeah.
Where were your shoes?
I woke up, beautiful day, this lady's like, can you like open the blinds? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll draw the blinds. I'll let some sunshine in.
Yeah.
Fresh 7 a.m. sun.
Yeah.
Go by the curtains. Oh, big old puddle. And it was in fact not the dog, so you can gather that.
So valuable lesson learned. Don't wear valuable socks or shoes while caregiving. Don't wear socks or shoes that you wouldn't mind throwing away.
Yeah. I did throw those socks
For all
away,
you
too.
caregivers out there, it's just your tip of the day.
Yeah, I did wash my feet in their sink.
All right, I say this episode is getting pretty long, so I say we do some rapid fire questions, and end out the show, Kaylin, what are our rapid fire questions sent in by the viewers?
Jeez. Well, thanks for asking, Avery.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving me preparation to prepare. Like, gosh.
Instantly ChatGPT's it.
No, I don't know what. I just ran to Pinterest. Trying to look at like wedding dresses.
Pinterest is the worst place.
Okay, I looked up questions, y'all. It's loading.
I think you should take this.
200 fun questions to ask your friends.
Okay.
This is like a rapid fire. What is the biggest change you made in your life for the better? For the sake of your mental, for the sake of just bettering your life as a whole. One answer, 2 words. Go.
Moving out.
Lindsay? Two words. It could be fucking chicken sandwich. Freaking chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich.
Chicken
Chick-fil-A.
sandwich.
Chick-fil-A.
I got your straw.
We got. This is like an ASMR thing. Like, everyone be quiet.
Stop trying to be cool.
I would say, wait, what's the question? What's the biggest change you made in your life for the better?
Going to college.
Old people, man. I love old people. I love old people. I love
Changing
being
old people?
I love. Okay, we don't
You
gotta
said
get that
change.
specific. Change in your life. Like caring for old people.
Oh, sweet.
Old people, man.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Let's not be
actually.
sappy.
Okay, 2 more questions. Go.
If you could learn the truth behind anyone's secret or mystery, what would it be?
Oh my gosh.
That is deep.
That's not a rapid fire.
Rapid fire, go!
Wait, what was it?
If you could learn the truth behind anyone's secret or mystery, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I would say maybe the mystery behind if aliens are real, or if there are other galaxies
Wow, it's
that
very.
inhabit life.
That
Like,
is the
if I could
worst
ask
answer
God,
ever.
Yeah, it's a really bad answer.
what are you talking about?
I would do the mystery why Avery's still single.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sweet.
sweet,
That's actually the
Lindsay.
sweetest. I thought this was roasted toasted.
Lindsay, that's so
Oh,
sweet. You
That
actually
wasn't
have a
supposed
heart.
to be
That's so hard.
sweet.
No, that's so sweet.
I don't think Lindsay like understood what she just said.
No.
It's okay, guys.
I'm still.
She's
single.
homeschooled.
She's homeschooled.
It's okay.
You were
But
homeschooled
hybrid.
too.
I know.
We were all homeschooled. Maybe that's why we're making an impromptu podcast with an iPhone with no mics.
Give me that mic. If you could learn the truth behind anyone's secrets or mystery, what would it be?
I need to know the truth for this, Kaylin.
I don't know. I'm not.
Does your boyfriend have anything that you're like, need to get to the bottom of this?
Not really.
Would it be someone you know?
What are you implying?
I'm just saying, do you think anyone that we know has a deep secret?
Shout out to my friend Jason. I feel like he like.
I thought it was Justin.
No, it's Jason.
Sorry, Jason.
I want to know his secret to. I don't know how to put this.
In a way that is. Help me help you.
We're two completely different people. So I don't know the secret, contraption between how we mix.
I feel like there needs to be more context.
I don't know.
We'll save that for maybe another episode.
I don't know.
Okay, guys.
Great
I think it's time
guy,
to
guy.
wrap it up.
Great guy.
Wrap it
You
up.
just are so different. You don't know how you're such good friends. Is that it?
I think
don't
it's
know.
time to wrap it up.
All right, Lindsay, you can do the
Or
outro.
Imagine
Give
if
her
it's
30 more seconds.
I want to know the recipe.
Chick-fil-A.
I want to know the recipe to your honey mustard sauce.
Exactly. Actually, I know
I
that.
don't even like honey mustard.
I want to know the secret
No,
recipe
to the
to
chicken
your honey
sandwiches.
mustard sauce.
The This drink is really making me.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to go into the toilet.
That's not a proper outro. Lindsay, give us a good outro.
Here, you Keelan got it. She
Alright.
just got it.
No, I got it. Thank
Wait
you
a
guys
minute.
so much
Ow.
for watching this episode of the Chronically Cringe podcast.
No!
Is it not going? Are you serious?
You never pressed record?
No! No!
Avery.
Bro. Avery.
You never
You
pressed
had one job.
You had one job.